Am I in the wrong for calling my sister a spoiled brat in front of my mother? I'm 18 and my family, well, it's complicated. I'm the youngest daughter of my mom and dad, and I have an older sister, Emma, who's 22 and severely disabled. She has cerebral palsy, epilepsy, and a developmental disorder. Basically, her mental age is about 12 and she needs constant care. So my parents' attention is mostly focused on her, which makes life interesting, to say the least. Over the years, other family members moved close by. My Uncle Nick and Aunt Gracie live just 10 minutes away, and they adopted my cousin Ash, who I basically see as my little brother. Then there's Lila, my cousin who's 11. She had a really rough start. Her dad was abusive, her mom couldn't care for her properly, and she ended up splitting time between my parents and my grandparents. Eventually, she became part of our bigger family unit. Right now, Lila spends weekdays with my grandparents and weekends with my parents. My grandparents are retired and have gone above and beyond to make up for her early trauma. Maybe a little too much. They give her pretty much whatever she wants, and over time, she's learned that crying or getting upset gets her what she wants. I moved out for college last year, so I haven't been around for all of this firsthand, but over winter break, I started noticing how extreme it's gotten. I went to one of Lila's choir rehearsals, and she cried 3 separate times in just over an hour because things weren't going her way. I thought it was just a rough day, but then we had a family dinner, and that's when it really hit me. At dinner, everyone had to sit exactly where Lila wanted. She picked her plates and utensils, and if anything was off, she would cry until someone corrected it. My grandma coddled her every single time. My aunt and uncle looked uncomfortable but didn't step in. My parents were too busy caring for Emma to intervene. And Ash? He didn't care at all, he was just there for the food. Eventually, my mom quietly told Lila to stop, and she listened. But seeing how used to being catered to she is, it was clear to me that this behavior is being reinforced. It frustrated me, honestly. The next day, while driving with my mom, we talked about it. I told her that Lila clearly looks up to her like a mother figure and would probably do better living full-time with my parents. My mom agreed in theory, but explained that Emma's medical needs and my dad's work travel made that impossible for now. So I got frustrated, and I said what I was thinking bluntly. I told my mom that my grandparents are doing her no favors. I said, and I quote, that Lila is a spoiled brat and a manipulative little shit. I explained that the more she gets what she wants when she cries, the worse it's going to get. And with therapy and testing being blocked by my grandparents, there's basically nothing stopping this pattern. My mom didn't get upset. She agreed with me, saying my parents had already tried multiple strategies, but my grandparents refused to cooperate. So she saw my point. It wasn't that she was angry at me. When I got back to school, I vented to a friend, and she told me I went too far calling my sister those things in front of my mom. That made me question myself a bit, but honestly, I'm just observing patterns that worry me. I love my family, and I know the situation is messy. I'm not trying to attack Lila, just pointing out behavior that could hurt her in the long run if nothing changes. So, am I in the wrong for saying that about my sister in front of my mom?